he's done India proud. Not just today, but during all the visits that he has done. Uday.
Professor Madhav Nalapat, quickly drawing you in here on this disappointment that Shashi Tharoor has publicly expressed there in Colombia. What do you make of the stance that he's taken while he is in the South American delegation as part of our outreach, and what its effects could possibly be?
Well, look, Uday, Colombia is going through a period of intense unrest caused by youth unemployment, skyrocketing prices, and a very, very worsening economic situation. So the connection of some countries, I'm not going to say that until there is definite evidence. But the reality is that whatever they said, they expressed the statement, if I recall, on May 7th. It's now 30th of May. It's a long way away. So I think this shows the need for for those delegations to go out of the country. It shows why the Prime Minister decided on these delegations. And I quite agree with the ambassador that if anyone can convince doubting Thomas about the justness of India's case, it is Shashi Tharoor. He's one of the most articulate parliamentarians to be found anywhere in the world, and he's an outstanding leader of the delegation. So, having said that, I would only like to point out that if we give Colombians the benefit of doubt, we'll see any further statements, and if not, certainly they're going through there's some kind of an outside hand behind it. What hand is this? I cannot say. I want to say, Uday, that I think we cannot just, wipe our hands off Colombia, or as the ambassador says, it was once a friend of India, it could be a friend of India again. It could be a simple misunderstanding. It could be something more complex. But the reality is, it shows the need why the delegation is there, and it shows the need for the kind of outstanding leadership that Shashi Tharoor is providing. So I want to say, Uday, Latin America is a very happening continent. Certainly Brazil is crucial, but so are several other countries, rare earths, for example, all kinds of minerals, all kinds of other ways in which they can give immense help to India's growth story. So I completely agree with those who say that we can't just write off Colombia, and we need to engage with it. I think the ambassador is quite right when she makes that point. And I also like to say that, I thought Colombia was cleaning up its act and about drugs and narcotics and all that, and the government is taking some very firm steps against the cartels. This is only hearsay, but I had that feeling that this was going on. So I would say, Ambassador Tharoor, who's the head of the delegation, so he's a de facto ambassador. Ambassador Tharoor is not the only one of the 1.4 billion citizens of India who are disappointed. Any citizen who hears of this, frankly, absurd statement will be disappointed. And I'm afraid Colombia has shot itself badly in the foot with a foot and mouth disease. Thank you, Uday.
All right, let me in fact take that to Adit Kota.